Hey YouTube, it is season turnover day, so the season turns over in 2 hours from when I'm posting now, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So don't forget to put your star piece on before you click the battle, because once the season turns over and you click battle, it automatically gives you rewards. So make sure your star piece is on. And if you're going to play Great League, I went over 5 Pokemon that got buffed this season and how to team build with them. So each of those Pokemon had about 2 to 3 teams. I think 3 teams for each Pokemon that I put together there. So go check out. That was this morning's video. But in this video, we are going over Little Cup Element Cup. So Little Edition Element Cup. So it's a 500 CP League, Fire, Water, Grass, Pokemon that can evolve but have not. So it's the first evolution. And Chinchou, Cottony, Ducklet, and Salandit are banned because they are sort of like the main dominating meta. So PVPoke does not have the rankings out. However, I have done this enough that I had the rankings in one of my past videos. So this was the ranking in one of the past videos for this cup. So maybe there's going to be, if there's newer Pokemon that have come to the game since this was on last, which is probably last season, I think this was, or the season before that. So it's pretty recent. Maybe there's going to be a change here and there. Luckily, I say luckily, but unluckily, this is actually on again next week. So I will do this again next week, going over the updated rankings to see what is different. However, in this, it's very much dominated by grass, which is funny because there is like, why is there so much grass when there's only 3 typings here? And basically what it comes down to is some of these grass, as you're going to see in Oddish, Bulbasaur. Anyone else have a poison type move here? No. So just those two. Why they're so high is because, I mean, you have a Razor Leafer or a vine, like a grass type user that will deal with the water, and then you have Sludge Bomb, which will hit super effective against grass as well, right? So easy combo there. And Dupe Biter. So let's just cover the grass first. So that's that. Oddish, Razor Leafer. I've got Oddish on one of my teams. If you never used Oddish as a Razor Leafer, doesn't matter if it's resisted or not, that thing chunks everything. So the fact that it can just chunk, it will destroy water, just a pure water, and then even resist it against grass and fire. It's still, you're going to be surprised how much it does to you. Again, Bulbasaur is more of the spammy Vine Whip, Seed Bomb, because it's pretty fast, and then Sludge Bomb obviously super effective against all these other Pokemon. Chikorita is one of the better grass as well because it is very similar to Vulpix in the fact that it has like a very fast charging fast move that gets to Body Slam very fast. And so when you're against Chikorita, it's just like, oh, it's already at a Body Slam, it's at a Body Slam. And if you've never played Little Cups before and this is your first time, or you haven't played a lot of it, just remember that basically every neutral move does about 50%. So the fact that Chikorita can get like 5 Vine Whips or Body Slam and just like knock those out very quickly and just take everything out very quickly. So that's why it's ranked so high. Fomantis has, so now what you're going to see a lot of now is in the grass, hard Razor Leafers or fast moves that are not grass, right? So that's how it works. So Razor Leafers, we have Rowlet at 15, Turtwig at 19, and Bidoof at 20. So basically you just go straight, like I mentioned, that straight Razor Leaf damage. Why Oddish is so much higher is because it does hit that much harder when you're using a Razor Leafer. Obviously when you're using a fast move damage Pokemon, you're just going for that obviously fast move damage. So you want that sort of shadow hardest hitting one. That is Oddish. That is why it's ranked higher. Or the other grass have moves that are not grass fast moves, right? So they actually do neutral damage to pretty much everything. Fury Cutter is actually do super effective against grass, just straight grass Pokemon. And then Tackle on Shroomish and Hoppip. And yeah, Hoppip twice there. So just having a neutral fast move, unfortunately they are locked with only grass type charge moves. But again, just that Tackle it up and even resisted stuff is still gonna do a decent amount of chip. So that's the grass. Let's just go to the only fire on this list in Vulpix. And Vulpix is one of my Pokemon that I always go to in these little cups because even against water, you're not bad because a lot of these water Pokemon don't have like a water gun fast move, right? So basically you are just neutral in every matchup. The quick attack body slam is so fast, plus you have the weather ball for all the grass. So if I'm building like if you want to grind during the first week and you have a Shadow Vulpix, use Shadow Vulpix. Even use a regular Vulpix. It's honestly one of the best Pokemon, easiest safe swaps. You're never gonna get super hard punished. You're gonna body slam, spam everything, fire, weather ball for all these grass that you're gonna see. Definitely one of my top Pokemon to use. Which leads us into the water. Dewpider is number 1, which is an interesting one, but it's not interesting. I mean, it's interesting, but not interesting because it has Bug Bite. So Bug Bite is going to do super effective against all these grass type Pokemon, and the bug typing neutralizes grass, your weakness. So really, you're not weak to anything. It just gives you neutral across the board because you'll resist water because you have water. You'll be neutral to grass because you are half water, half bug. So the bug will resist the grass to neutralize it. And then the other way around, the bug is weak to fire, but water resists that, so you're neutral to fire. So that makes it a really, really interesting Pokemon. And then Bug Bite is just such a hard-hitting fast move that it'll do well there. In terms of Vulpix being one of the best safe swaps in this league, Seal is number 1B or 2, in my opinion, as the best safe swaps. Lick is just such a good neutral move. And then you basically can hit everything, right? Because you have, well, I guess the only thing you can't really hit is water Pokemon because you have Aqua Tail for the fires and you have Icy Wind for the grass. So great coverage on Seal. Your hardest punish is going to be a water Pokemon. But in terms of pure water, like Dewpider is pretty much the only one because I guess Poliwag's on this list too. But like Wooper's half, is the baby version, is Wooper half and half? I think Wooper's half is a Mud Boy too. And not just Quag as the evolution. And then Wooper, obviously Mudshot, Mud Bomb is amazing for grass, not grass, fire Pokemon. I had a 50-50 shot there. And then otherwise Mudshot, just one of the fast charging moves in the game. And then Body Slam, like I said, you're just going to get to those Body Slams super fast, 50% neutral damage across the board. Actually, one thing I did not cover here, let's just finish with Poliwag, because Poliwag's just kind of like Wooper too, right? Mudshot, Body Slam, Mud Bomb again, so Wooper, same output there. Two other ones, I guess Little Leap is also grass, but it has also the bug type fast move. So Infestation as a fast move, and then Ancient Power, Grass Knot as your charge move. So Ancient Power should be good against like pretty much everything. And then Pumpkin Boo I forgot as a Razor Leafer when I was talking about the grass because it is half ghost, but it is also grass, and hence another Razor Leafer there. So you're seeing a lot of Razor Leafers, which is funny because it's a league with a bunch of grass and very, very, very few pure water Pokemon. So it's interesting to see that. But again, unfortunately, as you're looking at this list, in my opinion, this meta is very, very limited. Like Dewpider, I like Shadow Oddish, I like Vulpix, I like Bulbasaur, I like Chikorita, I like Seal, I like Wooper. And then if you want to use one of these Razor Leafers and just do like a double Razor Leaf for sure. But in that, it's pretty limited. So I do have only 3 teams that I've used in the past. Some of these other teams I've used as, like I have other Little Cup teams, but it was open. So it had Cottony and had stuff like that. So 3 that I just, like we're going back in the archives here with the old background here. But basically what I just said, 3 Pokemon that I think are super, super strong. Vulpix is your safe swap, just super strong against everything. Bug Bite, here will just do great against all the grass, and then Wooper, Mudshot, Body Slam, Spam. Also take care of any fires. So just 3 of the top meta Pokemon. There is no sort of like amazing team building to this, quite honestly. It's really, you can, I guess in terms of team building, if we just go back to the rankings here, like the only sort of team building is like, if you want to do, for me, that team is basically 1 harder hitting fast move with 2 like spammy Pokemon, quick attack Body Slam on Vulpix and Wooper. You can also like just do a triple spammy team with like Vulpix if you want to do that. Vulpix, Wooper, Poliwag or Chikorita or Bulbasaur all fit that bill. If you want sort of like more sort of balanced hard hitting fast moves, you can do like something like, if you just want like a fast move team, you can do obviously double Razor Leafer, but you can also do like Lick, Seal is a good option, or Bug Bite and Infest. So those are like other options just for like fast move damage teams. So that's team number 1. Team number 2, not creative, right? It's a very, very limited meta. Like I said, I use these 2 again because they're just 2 of the strongest. And then the water Pokemon, which has Poison Sting. I know it talks specs, but it's Marine, I think. Poison Sting. Again, Brine and Sludge is not a great charge, so it's the baby version. Hopefully I got the right one there. But Poison Sting, again, a lot of grass, so Poison Sting will do very well. Plus, if you are half poison here, you will resist the grass. 3, let's see if I used, okay, I did use a different team here. Here we go. I used Seal, Execute, and Oddish. So again, this is the team, I think this is the team that I hit Legend with 2 seasons ago. So Seal, again, one of the best, just safest Pokemon. Only thing you're weak to is grass. So like Razor Leafers, obviously you want to get out, but other ones you can probably just live one charge move, and then you have the Licks and Icy Wind will do neutral damage. So super strong Pokemon. And this is one of my fast move damage teams. So you have basically Lick, Seal, and it's a disguised. So I've talked about this in other videos. If you haven't seen those videos, I always say if you want to do a fast move damage team, don't make it obvious that you're doing a fast move damage team, right? So if you're going to run in Great League, Grass Hole, Smackdown, double grass, like double Razor Leafer, people can pick that out. If you're going to run double Charm with like a counter user or something, people can guess that. So in this one, I run Seal on the lead, where Lick is like a decent fast move. Plus you get to the Aqua Tail's Icy Winds pretty fast. So sometimes they will not like, you'll get to the Aqua Tail and Icy Wind, they're like, okay, I'll just let this go. I can deal with what's in the back. And then you hit them with a double Shadow, Execute, and Oddish, Confusion, Razor Leafer. And if they are left with shields, if they have like just 2 shields in the back, they're not going to use them because you are just fast move damaging the heck out of them. So a lot of times I'll just go like 2 shielded Oddish in the back, as long as you don't see like a fire Pokemon. It's just very overpowering. So that is sort of like a fast move damage team, hidden with a nice, strong, sort of bulky, spammy Pokemon in the front. So that's it. I don't expect a lot of people to watch this video because I expect 100 people, let's say 99 out of 100 people to play Open Great League. There are so many Pokemon to test. I just went over 5 this morning, but there's still probably like, I think I went over the top 5 in my opinion that have the most chance of being used because of their buff. But there's 20, 30, I think, other viable Pokemon that you can use that got either buffs or new moves that are worth testing in the Great League. So I will test some of those out. I will just be, like I said, this week is Great League and this little Element Cup. And next week is Ultra League in this little Element Cup. So there's no point of me rushing this when there's so many new Pokemon to test out in Great League. So I'm going to test all those Pokemon out in Great League. Stay tuned for those videos. The first one being on a Saturday because we are unlucky with this late league turnover on a Friday now. So I guess the first new video will have to be a Saturday morning, which I know I don't watch YouTube on the weekends, but if you can, I appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button so you will not miss it. And that is it. Good luck. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to play this week. I doubt it. Or let me know in the comments below what Great League Pokemon you would like to see. Like, I plan to go through all of them. It'll be tricky to go. Yeah, I don't think you can even go through all of them in like the first week if you want to actually like use it. Some people may do. I know some people just do like 5 sets just to like get the video out. I like to do at least like 8 to 10 battles with the Pokemon just to kind of get a look and feel of how it is, so I can give you an honest opinion about how it works. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. League turnover. Go put your star pieces on at 4 p.m. and I'll see you guys in the next one.